Hi. So I created looks with the Nomad Ghost Town for my No Pan Left Behind palette. And you guys, I have a lot of thoughts and feelings. Um, I did hit pan in the green shimmer. That's not very exciting. Honestly, these shimmers are very, very emollient. And very pushy. They can just, and they're very hard to pick up on a brush, finger only, pretty much. Um, I did use every shadow. I will pop up my little keeper thing, which you guys probably won't understand. I have figured out in my mind a better way to do that. So next time, hopefully, you'll be able to read my nonsense of what shadows I used and how many times and yada yada. But I will pop up also the looks that I created. I was not impressed with the mattes either. I was not impressed with the way that they blended. I felt like it was really hard and that there was some harshness in the looks. My blue look was my favorite. And I do kind of like this Ghost Train Duo Chrome shadow. But you guys, these creased on me so bad. I don't have a problem with creasing. Not with the Lixie shades, not with the Beauty Bay, not with any of that. With these, I had a lot of creasing and it was bad. Like within the first 2 hours, I could like pat it out and make it look okay. I don't know. Another thing that I find weird that nobody seems to talk about is this shade right here is very um in my opinion, it's more warm tone. It's more of a penny copper color, orange leaning, and it doesn't really go with any of these cool toned shades. I mean, you can make it work. I made it work, but I just didn't feel like it matched the cool tone vibe of this palette. I want to love it. I really do. This packaging is like stunning. But it's just not for me. It's not for my eyelids for whatever reason. I'm actually gonna get rid of it. Like, I want to love this, but I don't, and I can't. And I want to get out of the mindset of keeping things that for packaging or just the idea of the palette. And I have these shades and other palettes that don't crease, that blend out better. And sadly, I'm going to be letting it go. It kind of hurts quite a bit, actually, but it's going to go. And I came to another thing, a resolution, another thought when I was dealing with this palette. But I'm ready to say goodbye to this wilderness, which was the one that I did in was my first challenge. And these reds just kind of turned pink on my eyes. The heat red shade is like not very good. Some of these are kind of becoming crumbly. I have this color story elsewhere that I like more, like the Morte palette from Melt, as well as, I just have these colors elsewhere. And I just think that it's time to say goodbye to it. I do think that this palette is not holding up and that the quality is decreasing. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna say goodbye to it, even though I hit two pans in it, and I love that too. Like, I'm getting rid of two palettes that I've done in this series and that I've hit pans in. That's crazy. That's rough. But I don't like this row. I don't like the quality. Um, if you go back and you look at my other video, you can see how pink these reds are. And yeah, it's just time. That is not something that I thought I was going to do at all, but I did. Um, I am trying to work really hard on curating a collection that I love and also bring in stuff that I'm going to love more, but purchasing a lot less. So, with those palettes having been gone and also just the size of them, I decided to do a harder challenge for my next challenge and a palette that I know without a doubt that I'll be keeping. And that is the Jolie Ethereal palette. It is bigger and it is stunning. Has 28 shades, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 20. Yeah, 28 shades. And there are some shades in here that like I don't find myself gravitating towards, so I want to use them and get to know them. And I've used this, like probably about 5 times. I want to get to know this palette a lot more. So this is my next challenge. I do think that this will take me quite some time to get through all of the shadows, and I'm excited. So that is my update. That is my new challenge. And yeah, surprise, surprise, I think. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Bye.